Welcome to Talk Law Radio with attorney Todd Marquardt of the Marquardt Law Firm at marquardtlawfirm.com.
Howdy, San Antonio. KLUP 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 6:30 KSLR a.m. at 11 o'clock in the mornings on Saturdays, and KLUP 9:30 on Sunday afternoons at 4:30 in the afternoon. And hello, Houston, KNTH 1070 and 103.3 FM. Now it's time to discover your legal issue blind spots by listening to me talk about the law on the radio. I'm going to be talking with Lorena Hadigi DeBerti, Director of Business Development and Acquisitions, about property management today. But first, let's get to the financial focus segment. In addition to legal blind spots, I'd like to highlight some financial blind spots. Today, we're thrilled to have Jacob Warren with us. Jacob Warren is a financial planner with Financial Planning HQ. He works alongside his dad, Steve, and brother, Joseph, to create inspiring financial strategies for families and business owners in San Antonio. Jacob has been a financial advisor for over 10 years and is passionate about helping young business owners plan their financial success. Jacob loves the outdoors and, most importantly, being a husband to his wife, Catherine, and father of their two kids, Arthur and Camille. Jacob, thanks for joining us.
Appreciate you, Todd. Great to be here again. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. What inspired you to want to work with young business owners?
I think young business owners bring a lot of innovation, creativity, and interesting business ideas. And it's fun for me to work with people like that because they're very creative and they can be very receptive to financial things because as business owners, I feel like we're so locked in on our business, right? It's hard to do the other side of it, whether that's the family, but also like the financial aspect of it and making sure that you're taken care of in those areas. So that's why I like working with young business owners.
Yeah, you don't want to have all your eggs in the business basket, so to speak.
Got to diversify a little bit.
That's awesome. Speaking of business owners, what are some things that young business owners overlook?
There's a lot of things that I have seen in my experience. A common one is kind of commingling business and personal expenses. I run into that almost all the time with very successful businesses or businesses that are just starting, and that's can be a detriment because you end up overpaying or underpaying taxes, which I guess underpaying could be worse, right? You get the dreaded audit, which nobody wants. But that's a big issue that I see with that, and failing to track everything, expenses, make sure that you're maximizing your tax deductions. And something that I offer to my clients, which is a huge part of their success, is building out a team of subject matter experts like you two who know all about estate planning and property management, and having a team behind you that is able to help you and guide you make decisions, because you can't be everything at once. You need to have a lot of experts on your side, and I can provide that to my clients.
That's awesome. And how about forgetting their personal financial planning?
That's a big part of it. And specifically with younger business owners, the power of starting that stuff early, 20s, 30s, 40s.
Saving money, putting investments to work for them.
Right. And time is on your side if you start early. I've run into both sides of the spectrum there where it's like, you're in your 50s, you have a successful business, but you haven't saved any money. You're spending all of your money. That's very common. I've seen that before. And on the other side of it, I see young people all the time. They're like very interested in what can I do to save more money? And of course, as a business owner, there's like a lot of options for doing so, whether that's defined benefit pensions, starting 401k plans, SEP IRAs, things like that. So a lot of these things that we're not really taught in school unless you go for like econ or finance, right? That are available to business owners that you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of because they save you a lot of money in multiple ways.
Yeah, business owners like to save money. So if you're nodding along to the conversation saying, yes, you understand that, take some notes. On a positive note, what are some simple things that young business owners can do to get ahead of these issues?
Simplest thing you can do, number one, and your financial advisor, if you have one, will thank you, or your CPA, is create a bank account for your personal stuff and then also have your business account, and make sure that you are staying up to speed on, tax laws and things like that to know what you can actually spend for your business, right? And deduct for your taxes. And building out that SME team, the subject matter expert team, is huge. If you're in a spot where your business is profitable, you're successful, that's something you should definitely have on your side and can save you from major headaches down the road. And if you're very young and you have your business, start looking into doing your personal financial stuff immediately. Time is on your side.
Yeah, those steps seem straightforward, but implementing them could save entrepreneurs so much headache and money in the long run. We know that you can help, but what separates you from other financial advisors out there?
That's a great question. There's two things. So our process is very, very unique. We take a client through what's called a financial roadmap experience, where we talk about values and goals and everything that's important about money to the individual. So if it's a husband and wife, we ask both of them, get their perspectives on that, which is great. And then another thing that we do is we write down all of your goals. And if you decide to move forward with us, we actually show you how to accomplish those goals, or tell you if they're not feasible, right? So we'll guide you in ways like that. And the second thing that separates us, and I think this is probably the most important, is our flat fee business model. Our clients know exactly what they're paying us to the dollar and cent, and they know exactly what to expect from our services. And the financial services industry is typically, either commission-based sales, right? We're all familiar with like life insurance and stuff like that, or the asset under management model, where advisors just charge 1% to manage your assets. As a flat fee advisor, I'm able to give clients recommendations for anything. Like, I'll use an example of one of my clients. We're actually going through this right now. Is they've maximized all their savings for this year. Business has done very, very well. And they're like, hey, Jacob, what can I do outside of what we're doing through you with our retirement accounts? Great question. And we started looking at real estate. She found a good deal. And it's like, hey, I can recommend and show you how to purchase a rental property. And that's part of my services. And I'm able to offer that because there's no conflict of interest. I don't have to sell you anything. I don't have to keep your assets managed with me. I can tell you, hey, this is best for you. Go for it. So it's truly unbiased advice. And I think that's a little bit missing in the financial world.
Yeah, people really want that because there's so much corruption and greed out there that it'd be nice to have somebody that was on their side. What are some practical next steps? Do you have any resources?
I do. Resource would be an initial consultation with myself or a member of my team. And really what that is just a conversation. We'll talk a little bit, see if we're a good fit to sit down together. And I can answer any questions then. If you did want to have a consultation, you can reach out to our phone number, which is 210-444-2128.
Joseph likes to do this. The 444.
I'm not going to say it.
So that's 210-444-2128. 210-444-2128. Okay, well, is that all that you wanted to talk about today?
It is, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thanks, Doc.
Again, for your expertise. It's been enlightening. And to our listeners, remember, smart financial planning today leads to a brighter future tomorrow. You would agree with that, right? Whether it's achieving or maintaining financial independence, becoming more tax efficient, or building business wealth, Steve, Joseph, and Jacob create comprehensive written lifetime financial strategies that's uniquely yours, based entirely on what's important to you. Don't leave your financial future to chance. Call Financial Planning HQ today at 210-444-2128. That's 210-444-2128. Okay, next, we're going to be talking to Lorena Hadagi DeBerti, and she is going to talk about property management. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Are you excited?
I am a little bit nervous.
Okay. Well, you look great. You just
Thank
need
you.
to lean into the microphone. It's a warmer sound when you do that. So you're the Director of Business Development and Acquisitions. What is the acquisitions part?
It's purchasing other companies. other property management.
Oh,
companies.
really?
Yeah.
So,
Maybe they're looking to retire and they want to sell off their portfolio.
awesome.
into
So,
play.
PMI, Birdie Property Management, is that the name of the company?
Yes.
What does the PMI stand for?
So PMI is actually a franchise. Birdie Properties has existed for way longer than PMI. I want to say a few years before COVID, though, my PMI poached my father-in-law to be their president of PMI, which is a franchise, property management franchise. He no longer is the president because there was him having to be in Utah and he was missing family time.
Oh.
So that no longer in existence, but we are still part of the PMI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And I heard that Birdie Property Management was the largest in San Antonio.
We are considered the largest property management firm in San Antonio, yes.
Wow. Well, let's talk more about that after the break. Remember, this is Talk Law Radio. I'm Todd Marquardt. If you miss an episode, you can always watch on Facebook, YouTube, or talklawradio.com. I talk about estate planning, business law, elder law, probate, guardianship. I like to talk about the Constitution. You have to exercise your rights. So you have to vote and you have to do all the things that you have the right to do so the government doesn't take it away from you. We have to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
This has been Talk Law Radio with attorney Todd Marquardt, brought to you by the Marquardt Law Firm. You can learn more at marquardtlawfirm.com. And be sure to listen to the full Talk Law Radio show Saturday mornings at 11 on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
Most families don't realize they have hidden legal blind spots until it's too late. Wills, trusts, Medicaid planning, even protecting a business. These are the kinds of issues attorney Todd Marquardt helps uncover before they become problems. Todd is the host of Talk Law Radio, where each week he guides listeners through the legal challenges families, veterans, and business owners face, while showing them the practical steps to protect what matters most. Catch Talk Law Radio, Saturdays at 11 a.m. on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 6:30 a.m. The Word, and now in Houston on AM 1070 and 103.3 FM The Answer, or anytime on YouTube. Planning isn't just about documents. It's about peace of mind, security for loved ones, and building a legacy that lasts. Don't wait for a crisis. Do it before you die.